Greetings. Welcome in. Welcome in, y'all. Happy Wednesday. I guess it's still a little too early for me. You can still hear the sleep in my voice. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn to teach, I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. I'm just trying to bring us in by cleansing the energy with my chakra sage. If I can get it to light. If you are new here or if you've been here, we do yoga on Wednesdays. The yoga poses that we do are meant to help us open or balance the particular chakra that we are working on. And again, for the month of August, that chakra is the brow or third eye chakra. Before we get into yoga poses, I'm going to cleanse the energy with my chime bell. The 5 chimes that you hear will represent me cleansing the energy of the 5 elements of ether, water, fire, air, and earth. Kids. Today I'm going to be doing my yoga with some rosemary. And I do have my amethyst out and near. Of course, I can't hold it while I'm doing my poses. Before we begin, I want us to take 6 deep breaths just to ensure that we are centered, grounded, and present. Slowly inhale through your nose. Hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds and then release it from your mouth. We're going to do 6 of those and then go straight into the yoga poses. Ashe. Let's get it. Let me find a yoga pose first. How do you picture this? Okay, here we go. Can y'all see that? So we're just gonna do 6 today. Let's start with the mountain pose. That's the first one that's on there. And let's hold for 6 breaths. Inhale through your nose and immediately releasing from your mouth. Let's do the half fold. Let's do downward dog. Let's do the cobra pose. Let's do child pose. And then let's do the forehead to knee, starting with our right leg being up. Switch sides. Shay, let's close out with another 6 deep breaths. Yeah, my hand started itching in the midst of it was my left hand. We're doing them yoga poses, so somebody about to get some money, and I hope it's me. Somebody about to get some money, and I need it, baby. Okay. It's gonna be a quick little day. So the journal prompt for today is, do I trust myself to make decisions, or do I ask others for advice for majority of my decisions? What would it feel like to trust that I only know what's best for me? Do I trust myself to make decisions, or do I ask others for advice for majority of my decisions? What would it feel like to trust that only I know what's best for me? Whenever something happens, or whenever you have to make a decision or come up with some type of solution, are you always seeking advice outside of you? Let me call May May, let me call Trey, let me call my mama, let me call my grandma, I remember I was working at Grady I wasn't working with this girl, but like, she basically helped me get on there, and whenever something would happen in her department or in her position, she was like, oh, let me call my mama and see let me call my mama and tell her. And it's just, I feel like you have to have a balance. Sometimes it is good to seek advice outside of yourself, to seek guidance outside of yourself, but are you finding yourself seeking and venting in every single decision? Or do you go within yourself and ask yourself, what should I do? If you aren't doing that, why do you lack the trust of yourself and need some type of validation or information from others in order for you to determine how you want to move forward? Again, do I trust myself to make decisions, or do I ask others for advice for a majority of my decisions? What would it feel like to trust that only I know what's best for me? Now that we have reached our third eye or our brow chakra, you should now know and believe that the answers are always within you and that you cannot make a mistake. Because whatever path that you do journey down, even if it doesn't seem to work out, you learn that this isn't the path for me because it didn't work out due to X, Y, and Z. Never make a decision or journey down a path and then regret it because you gained something. I got a few decks I'm gonna pull from. The first deck I'm gonna pull from is my Audacity deck was calling out to me today. Spirits. We got death. We know that a death is an ending, but it happens to make way for a new beginning. And y'all look at the eye that's at the bottom. It's giving me third eye vibes. I see you. Then it looks like the solar plexus chakra is highlighted. See that yellow? The solar plexus, we know, deals with our confidence, our power. Let that deep. It says death. Amidst her smoldering bones and ashes, a woman is undergoing a resurrection. And while the detritus of her former self smolders, below her are roots that are anchored deep in earth and an all-seeing eye of truth, grounding her eternally. Message: use the light from your own fire to embolden yourself and others. Hold on to the light, even if you light yourself up in the process. Prioritizing yourself, your health, your emotional well-being above anyone else at this time. Prioritize yourself, your health, your emotional well-being above anyone else at this time. It is time to put you first. And you know that's so funny. This card came out because yesterday we pulled the Six of Pentacles from a tarot deck, and it was mentioning how you could possibly be releasing people that aren't adding value to you, and I feel like this is adding on to that message. It's time to put you first, your health first, your well-being first, your thoughts first, your decisions first. You do not need to seek anything outside of you because it is always within you. And those chakras. Insecurity. Are you asking or seeking advice outside of you all the time due to insecurities? Due to you lacking the trust within yourself? Why do you not trust you? Why do you trust something outside of you more than you do yourself? And we know that this red card represents the root chakra, so the fact that the death card came out talking about those roots at the bottom. Insecurity. Demon red rainbow. The greatest adversary is the one living inside me. Bob is an inventor. He had never finishes anything, always giving up on his projects, convinced they are useless. One day he finishes something and is elated until a demon appears, taunting him. The demon red rainbow is comprised of our greatest fears. In a dream, Bob discovers that he can distinguish between real and imagined fears. The demon red rainbow can no longer stop him from realizing his dreams. Inspiration. Miraculous changes lie ahead. Life always takes a turn for the better when we face our demons. Stay on course. Trust that an ally will appear. The gift of adversity is never given without the ability to overcome it. Personal inquiry. Do I listen to my fears? How can I tap into my courage? Key ideas include being courageous, facing adversity, finding tremendous power within, undervaluing your contribution. Keywords include freedom, bravery, and success. The divine is saying it is time for us to release insecurities. Have faith in your intuition. Have faith in your decisions. Have faith in where you are being led and guided. And it's okay to be a little afraid as you embark on this journey of spiritual enlightenment, of releasing people that aren't vibrating on the same level as you. But you have to be a little afraid in order to be brave. Let's do an energy oracle. Came out, but the man holding the heart was on top. I just need one card. We got caring connections. As we release those relationships that we mentioned yesterday, we are going to align with a caring connection. We are going to align with people that actually see us, that value us, that pour into us. Caring connections, friendship, partnership of two, possible love. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace with the woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit, friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender, karmic connection at hand. Affirm. I open my heart and life to truly caring connections. The ideal friend and partner is coming to me now. And this is beautiful because y'all know yesterday the Knight of Cups came out twice, and I was like, this is the Knight of Cups bringing in some type of opportunity, whether it's romantic, a platonic, a relationship, some type of partnership. And then this came out saying caring connections. So we are really walking into our harvest season of connecting with our soul tribe, connecting with business opportunities. The Hierophant ended up coming out, so some type of contract, whether that's a business contract or a marriage contract. Let's do a tarot. See my justice that popped up. Y'all, before I even finish, so why yesterday, the show I was telling y'all about, I'm talking about Harlem Nights. I have no idea where the fuck I got Harlem Nights from. But the show I'm talking about is called The Godfather of Harlem. So y'all, please forgive me. They ain't got 9 of Pentacles coming out. But I just started season 3, and I'm so mad that the Malcolm X character changed. Like, wow, we got the 9 of Pentacles and we got the Tower moment, which is still giving me that death energy because the death card came out of that first Oracle deck. A lot of times when people see the Tower, it's like, oh my God, something drastic is about to change in like a detrimental way. But I told y'all, we walking into harvest season. So the 9 of Pentacles came out first and then the Tower moment came out. We are about to have a drastic change into abundance, because however you're living now is not going to be the way you're living tomorrow. That's how the trajectory of your life is about to change. The type of abundance you're about to walk into, the type of luxury you're about to walk into, business opportunities, your romantic relationship, everything is about to be totally different than what you have experienced in the past. Let's see what the book says. Nine of Pentacles, spiritual and material satisfaction, personal achievement, inner peace, milestones met and celebrated, the energy of a successful harvest, contentment. You know those moments when everything feels a little bit brighter. You're reaching one of those moments. Accumulation of hard work and desire. When you will be stepping into your manifested hopes. These moments of spiritual and material bliss are highly personal and serve as funnels of glowing success. Look for this feeling as it surges into your heart and use its power to move mountains, spread love, and enjoy your harvest. Go ahead and bask. You deserve it. Spending some time alone will help you to process your progress. Then celebrate. Affirm. I enjoy the bliss and abundance I have sown. Everything that we are about to reap, we deserve it. Everything that we are about to reap, we deserve it. You put in the work. You stay committed. You made the changes. Because it's one thing, to read a book, but to actually apply what you learned takes courage. Then we got the Tower, unexpected change, chaos, the rug pulled from beneath your feet, beliefs change, new awareness and perspectives, destruction, being unsure of who you are. Whoa, buckle up and expect the unexpected. Sometimes we resist change to the point that the universe shifts in a destructive and chaotic way that fundamentally changes how we see our reality. There is a strange beauty in this destruction, as all of the elements for a better life will be found amongst the rubble. Use this moment to rebuild something foundational, something extraordinary. Trust that you will be held by the universe and you will become stronger and more resilient as a result. Tower moments are powerful, moving, shifting, expanding. The Tower energy in your life marks a period when you get to reevaluate, redirect, reestablish, and realign. It's magic in the disguise of unpredictability. The brightest of lights will pierce through the pandemonium of change that you are experiencing. And you will find your beautiful truth and blazing potential in the darkness of the Tower. Affirm. In chaos, I move toward the brightest light. So even if this Tower moment or this change that is about to occur in your life doesn't seem like it's working in your favor, in the present moment, the divine is saying, continue to look on the bright side, continue to have faith, because I am pulling you through and aligning you with what is meant for you. And let's do a closing feeling. I guess I'll do the little 3 that fell out. So we got peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I'm determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. So as you are journeying, remain peaceful, remain faithful, and continue to believe that all things are working for your good. All days, in all ways, always. Then we got unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in everything. I'm aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness as we align with this, because we got caring connections. As we align with these new connections, these new partnerships, go in with an unconditional love, a heart as light as a feather. Know you will not allow people to walk all over you, but be a little more kinder, a little more gentler, a little more empathetic, a little more understanding, because we are all journeying on our own journey and experiencing different things as we move forward. So just remove resentment and align with understanding. Then we got serenity. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. That's so crazy. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. Have faith in the universe. Have faith in the divine. Everything that you are experiencing is molding you for you to be your best you. It's adding value to you. It's preparing you for this next season that we're walking into. I hope this message added value. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow.